Learning English can be hard, and sometimes it feels like you're not making any progress. But don't give up. Today I'm going to give you 7 tips that will help you keep learning English. These are easy and they really work. So let's get into it. The first tip is to set small goals. Now, many of you probably have the very big goal of being fluent in English. That's a great goal to have, but it's really hard to achieve and will take time. If you set a small goal, you can achieve it quickly and you feel good when you achieve it, and that will help you to keep going. A simple small goal could be learning 5 new words a day. It's not many, but in a week that's 35 new words. Maybe you could decide to practice speaking English for 10 minutes every day. Again, it's not too long and it's very achievable. Or if you want to practice your listening skills, you could watch one short video in English and try to understand it. These small goals will help you feel successful and keep you motivated. The second tip is to make learning fun. Learning English doesn't have to be boring, it doesn't have to be painful. So try to use things that you already enjoy to help you learn. If you like music, try to find some bands or some artists and listen to their song. If you like singing, it can be a great way to practice pronunciation. You can also watch movies or TV shows in English. Don't worry too much about understanding everything. Even if you understand a little, you're still learning. Play games in English. There are many apps that use games or quizzes to teach English. It's a great way to learn and have fun at the same time. The next tip is to not learn alone. It's much easier to learn when you're not by yourself. So try to connect with people who also want to learn English. You can find a language partner to practice speaking with. This doesn't have to be a native speaker. It can even be somebody in your class if you're at school or university. The important thing is that this person is also motivated to learn English and you can learn together. You can also try to join an online group where people are learning English. This is a great place to ask questions or to share your progress. If possible, you can also try to go to a local meetup where people practice English. This can be a great way to find people to speak with. If you're a little bit nervous, you can always bring a friend to give you some confidence and support. The next tip is to reward yourself. So if you achieve a goal, give yourself a little reward. This is a great way to keep yourself motivated. So for example, if you have learned your 5 words each day for a week, then give yourself a little reward. It could be your favorite snack or coffee at your favorite coffee shop. If you finish a difficult lesson, maybe you can watch your favorite English TV show as a reward. If you achieve all your goals for the month, then maybe you could buy yourself a new book in English. Or anything you want. You deserve it. Another thing you can try is to keep a learning journal. This is just a journal where you write down what you learn each day. And this is a great way to track your progress. So for example, you could write down the new words that you learn each day, and at the end of the week, you can review them. If there's a difficult grammar point that you're studying, you can write about it in your journal and then you can review it later on. Again, this is a great way to see when you've made progress. That grammar point was really tough for you at the time, but maybe in a month from now, you'll look back and it's not so difficult. At the end of the week, you can also write about what you did well and what you want to improve. This is a great time to write goals for the week coming up. And again, it's going to keep you motivated. The next tip is really about mindset, and it's to understand that mistakes are normal. No one enjoys making mistakes, but you need to understand that when you're learning something new, mistakes are to be expected. If you say something wrong, don't worry about it. Just learn from it and try again. When you write in English, it's okay to make mistakes. Just check your work, learn from your errors, and write again. If you don't understand something, ask for help. It's much better to ask for help than to get angry and stop learning. And the last tip is to mix up your routine. Don't do the same thing every day. Try to do different things each day, and it will make learning more interesting for you. For example, on one day you might focus on listening and maybe the next day you focus on speaking. If you usually study with a textbook, maybe try watching a video or listening to a podcast. And instead of just reading, maybe try writing. This keeps things interesting and fresh. So learning English is a journey. It can be hard, but don't give up. You can use the strategies that I've mentioned to help you get closer to your goal. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe. Please share your learning strategies below, and I will see you in the next lesson.